second day with the Reevu, and continuous adjustments and things, you know, all of it makes it much makes the experience much better, in the sense that I find it more and more usable. Yeah, I think I'm starting to get used to it now. So it took, the first day was like, oh, what's going on and blah blah blah, and you know, and today I would say it finally, I feel it being useful. So yeah, it's getting better and better. Someone said that there may be a problem when you're stopped, that you cannot see stuff. I think the problem is for the bikers who ride low, you know, like sports bikes. If you're leaned forward a lot, then if you lift your body up, you may not see what you see when you look up in your riding position. I guess that's expected. So if you stay in your riding position, you should be right. So yeah, I'm stopped at the traffic lights. I'm expecting maybe cyclists coming up or stuff, and I know there is nothing coming. It's just an ambulance behind me. Nothing on the right. So I can just move off. Yeah, it's definitely useful. You can see how it can increase your safety a lot. It's not a replacement for your mirrors, not a replacement for anything. It's just an additional aid, a tool in your arsenal. So do not expect miracles, but expect to know more about what's going on around you. Actually a good test, because now I'm riding in the rain, and the raindrops are at the back of the helmet, you know, all over the helmet, so also on the window that lets the image in. It's not obstructing anything. Interesting. I have to really get used to this mirror. Now I got in and I'm kind of back to what the hell is going on. It's very weird. I don't know if it's because I've been playing with the mirror. I let someone put on the mirror because obviously I'm letting anyone in my company to play with the helmet, just to, you know, advertise it for the company, because they were so kind to give me the helmet for my riding and testing and everything. So I'm happy to share this experience with also my coworkers and people I know. And I think someone touched it in a wrong way. That's why I lost a little bit of my settings, but now it seems to be a bit better. I could swear it was set up better than this. Not sure what happened. I think I put it a bit upwards. That's the difference. I have to lower it back down then. Yeah, because I've been playing with some settings today, that's why it's so weird. You have to find the sweet spot. Yeah, the way you have to set up the mirror the way that you don't have to really look up. That's what I have to do at the moment. And that's not working. It has to be just above your line of vision, so you can just slightly look up and you see everything. May actually stop and adjust the mirror. I have the screwdriver with me, I hope. If I can find the fucking thing. There it is, there it is. Deep in my pocket. There you go. Okay, let's adjust this bitch. Yeah, so I would imagine that for the first couple days you want to be riding with this. Look in the mirror. There you go. Yeah, then that's better. Much better. I can see there is two cyclists. Another cyclist coming around. It's very useful. Without turning, I can see there is another motorcycle kind of sneaking behind, but yeah, he stopped. It's fine. More cyclists coming. Perfect. To tell you, I think I'm quite used to the mirror now, and I do find it useful. It's I still think that there are things that I will learn as I use the mirror. I think better, you know, blind spot checking and stuff by turning my head and things, but I find it useful already. I'm quite good with figuring out what's going on behind me, basically by, you know, using the right angle. And the more I use the mirror, the more I get used to the image as well. So I start to see things much clearer than in the beginning. In the beginning, it's like kind of a blurry thingy, and you're like, what the hell? Don't know what to expect. But yeah, the longer you use it, the clearer the image becomes. I can see how it's difficult for these guys to sell this product, you know, to a person that puts the helmet on for the first time, and they do not know what they're looking at really. It may not be set up right and stuff. They get on the bike and everything like, ah, this is not great. I don't know what I'm looking at, and so on. But I can tell you, after a while, you start feeling it's better and better. By the way, I don't get any extra money from any sales that they make, so I have no interest in lying to you guys. I did get a helmet for free, but there were no strings attached. They didn't tell me, oh, you have to give us good reviews or something. They just said, there you go, use the helmet. Tell the guys what's your experience. So that's exactly what I'm doing. And in the beginning, I was a little bit skeptical, but I think I'm sold on this helmet. It really does make a difference. Like now, I don't even have to check my mirrors because I know what's coming from behind. It's good in traffic, and it's also very good, as it turns out, at the higher speeds. Especially at the higher speeds, I would say, because then you don't want to really turn your head around because the wind pushes it and so on, and you know, there are reasons for not doing it, for not using your mirrors. You know, you don't want to take your eyes off the road too much, because the things can happen so quickly at those speeds. So using a mirror in the high speed scenario is brilliant. I've done it on the weekend. If I have a video, I should have a video of this with my commentary, so I can attach it to it even. I have so much footage, it's just no time to actually put those things together and start releasing the my comments on this helmet. But seriously, I like it. It's not cheap, you know what I mean? It's not cheap, but I think I'm not yet addicted, but I think my next helmet could be a Reevu too, because I can see a value. I really do. If I'm looking at well, if I'm you, yeah, if I'm viewing this video now, and I know that my budget is £100, £120 maybe if I stretch, then obviously you cannot afford this, yeah, unless you save for it for a longer time. yeah, it's a safety feature. So you, for a lot of people, it would be a good idea to save up. But if you like, yeah, the 150 is still, you know, expensive. If you're a new rider and you're like, you know, starting to ride, I'm not recommending for you to right away buy the expensive helmet. You know what I mean? First, understand if you're gonna continue riding, because then you cannot resell any helmets. Let's face it, they go straight to trash. No one should be buying any used helmets. So what I would recommend is for riders that know they're gonna be riding, treat it as an investment. If you're looking already at helmets around £200 and this additional 50 for the additional safety feature of this mirror, is, in my opinion, money well spent. And this is a, you know what I mean, I don't think this helmet is lacking in any way to other more expensive brands. Let's face it, this helmet is, so think about it, this helmet is £250, let's say 250, and there are helmets that have less features, and well, they don't have this safety mirror, and they cost 500 quid easily. Show it, well, yeah, whatever the companies are. I'm not gonna mention names because I'm not using them. They're just too expensive for me. I wish I could afford one of those helmets, but I just cannot justify the cost. In terms of safety, they're not any better. So the only reason why I would pay more for a helmet is not convenience or lightness. I would be paying for features like this, like the mirror. So I was considering to buy one a long time ago anyway. Now I have opportunity to ride in one. It's yeah, I'm very honored. Thank you, Reevu. It is a very good helmet in my opinion. Just don't expect, as you see, my my review as I ride in a helmet, it starts with more, you know, I'm a little bit skeptical, you know, things are not that clear, it's not that useful in the beginning, I get confused and so on. But the more I ride, the more I feel it's brilliant. Obviously there are things that will be going, well, that they are not great, and in certain times this helmet will not work. So in example, at night, I haven't used it at night, so I cannot say for sure, but I would imagine certain things will just not be clear enough in this helmet. If the cars have lights, yeah, definitely you can see them, and in this sense it's fine. But I don't know, I have to use it at night and let you know, so I'm not gonna make any judgments, but I wonder how it performs at night. I really do. Someone has commented that, you know, it's difficult for people with glasses. Well, I asked the vendor about this, and they say everything should be fine. They have many customers that use glasses, and they never complain, so they must be happy. Someone else said that they would like to be able to buy this helmet and try it on before committing to the purchase online. And as far as I know, those helmets, at least in London, I know that they have distributors. So distributors, yeah, I think it's distributor. Yeah, So at least in London they have people that will literally come to you with a helmet, show you the features, they'll let you try it on, they'll pick the right size for you. Highly recommended option, because then you're not putting yourself in a position where you have too small or too big helmet, and you'll be able to try the mirror. But remember, the first time you use the mirror, it doesn't look like anything. It's like, what the hell is that? I don't see anything. Things are squashed, things are blurry, they're whatever. You're not used to that, but after a while, oh, there you go. Fucker. After a while it gets much better. On a day like today, man, this mirror works like a charm. Yeah, the Reevu helmet is super useful when you're leading someone somewhere. So I have a friend behind me and I can see exactly where he is. I can slow down and see if he's indicating and getting my messages and stuff. It's very useful. Very useful.